G'day, Outback Outlaw here. How's it going? I got myself a 5-question challenge that Bobber400 put out to me. So I'm going to do the challenge tonight. I was going to do it on the bike, but we've had the cyclones around and the weather's been very unpredictable. So here we go. Here's the 5-question challenge. Right. The first question is, what sitcom would I star in? Well, in Australia, back in the early 2000s, there was a sitcom that starred Glenn Robbins, who played Russell Coight in All Australian Adventures. And he'd go out and he'd show you how to use survival skills and get out of bogs and how to find meat pies in the bush. And you would end up in a lot of accidents. So I think if I could star in a sitcom, it would be the remake of Russell Coight in the Outback. The second question is, what would you change your name to? Well, you know, I'm known as Outback Outlaw, but back in the day I used to be known as Elvis Presley, and you know, a few times I was known as Dickhead, Wanker. Yeah, I don't really want to change my name to any of those, but ever since I was a little kid, I always believed the Phantom, the ghost who walks, was real. So if I really wanted to change my name by default, it would be the Phantom, the ghost who walks. Well, dreams could come true. The third question was, dogs or cats? Well, if you've been watching my channel, you wouldn't see any cats on any of my videos. So I'm definitely a dog person. I've always believed that the only good cat is a flat cat. Yeah! The fourth question is, what is my favourite holiday? Well, to be perfectly honest, I've never really gone on many holidays. I went to Bali once, but I'm generally the kind of guy that keeps on working and then I cash in my holidays, or I get a payout when I leave my job. However, I've always dreamed of going to Memphis, Tennessee and going to Graceland. So I'm hoping that I'll do that this year. So if we do that this year, that will be my greatest holiday. But apart from that, sitting out bush, fishing in a river, sitting by the beach and relaxing and doing absolutely nothing. That's my kind of holiday. And the last question is, who would play me in a movie? Well, I had to think about this one, because there's a lot of actors that wouldn't be able to play me because they just wouldn't have the skillage. I reckon my top pick would have to be Tom Hardy. He's English, so he might be able to do an Aussie accent. My second pick would be Nicolas Cage, and he's American, and I'm pretty sure his Australian accent would be pretty crap. So the only other bloke that I could think of that would be able to play me would be Hugh Jackman from Wolverine. He's a singer, he's an actor, he's a dancer, and he's Wolverine, so kind of makes sense that he would play Outback Outlaw, doesn't it? Surely. Put your comments down below if you actually agree with my synopsis. So that was the end of the 5-question challenge, thanks to Bobber400. Now I have to push this one out to another 3 people out there, and to be honest with you, I haven't actually thought about who should be doing this. I'll be back in a bit with my answer to the 3 people that I want to pick for this challenge. My first motovlogger has to go to Brandon Bicasso. Now I know that he has done numerous challenges before, but in the world of motovlogging, Brandon Bicasso is my favorite motovlogger. His cinematography is second to none, and I just think he's an all-round good bloke. Really enjoy his videos. He's taken a siesta over the last month or so, but he has sent out a message saying that he'll be back into it. So if you haven't subscribed to Brandon Bicasso, make sure you do. I don't know if he'll do this challenge, but that's the first person that I'm putting on the list, Brandon Bicasso. My second pick goes to a motorcyclist in South Africa, and his name is aeroR. And if you haven't been to his channel is epic. He doesn't do any speaking, so I'm not sure how he's going to do this, but he does do some fantastic cinematography with his Kawasaki Ninja. It's just an absolute awesome channel. He's only got a few videos on there, but if you haven't subscribed to aeroR, go and check him out, because he has got some fantastic content, and I can't wait to see what he has got installed for the next 12 months. So I'm not sure if aeroR is going to be able to do this, because he certainly hasn't done any speaking on his videos, well, none that you can really tell it's him. So this may never get done, but aeroR, this one's for you. Thank you. And the third one goes to JFast in Canada, who rides an Indian, and if you haven't checked his channel out, go out and check him. I love this guy's humour. He is one of only 2 motovloggers that have actually sent me something. I actually won a competition and I got a sticker and a keyring from him, so that was a good thing, because that's the first mail I've ever received. And then the other person who sent me mail through Teespring was Open Roader Chris, who also rides an Indian. So it was a toss-up between JFast and Open Roader, so I might actually make this 4. So I'm going to put out this question challenge to JFast in Canada and Open Roader, who is in Italy. He's an American in Italy riding an Indian. So if you haven't checked him out, go and check his channel out as well. So to all you guys out there, those were my answers to the 5 questions. The first person for my challenge was Brandon Bicasso. The second was aeroR from South Africa. The third was JFast, and the fourth was Open Roader in Italy. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one.